In the light of the profound anguish and terrible human suffering that has befallen the region, the Holy See reiterates its unequivocal condemnation of the heinous terrorist attack of 7 October by Hamas against the people of Israel. Terrorism can never be justified. At the same time, the Holy See emphasizes that the right to self-defense should be exercised within the traditional limit of necessity and proportionality. The Holy See remains gravely concerned by the worsening humanitarian crisis in the Gaza Strip. The devastating impact on civilians, especially the number of children killed, has been compounded by the destructions of homes, hospitals, and places of worship, with the recent attack on the Holy Family Church further wounding an already distressed community. This is deeply concerning, given that Christians in the region have long played a vital role as a moderating and stabilizing presence, promoting dialogue and peace. The mass displacement of families, the breakdown of essential services, growing famine, and widespread deprivation shock the human conscience and require an immediate coordinated response from the international community. Therefore, the Holy See urgently calls for an immediate ceasefire, the release of all Israeli hostages, the restitutions of the bodies of the deceased, the protection of all Palestinian civilians in accordance with international humanitarian law, and unhindered access to humanitarian assistance. Mr. Co-Chairs, the Holy See remains convinced that the two-state solution based on a secure and internationally recognized borders is the only viable and equitable path towards a just and lasting peace. To support this vision, the Holy See has already taken meaningful steps. It formally recognized the State of Israel through the 1993 Fundamental Agreement and the State of Palestine through the 2015 Comprehensive Agreement. It continues to uphold the inalienable rights of the Palestinian people, including the right to self-determination. The Holy See supports their legitimate aspiration to live in freedom, security, and dignity within an independent and sovereign state. Mr. Co-Chairs, Jerusalem is a city of universal religion and cultural significance. It is sacred to Christians, Jews, and Muslims alike. Therefore, it requires a status that transcends political divisions and ensures the preservation of its unique identity. To this end, the Holy See reiterates its long-standing call for an international guaranteed special status capable of ensuring the dignity and rights of all its inhabitants and the faithful of the three monotheistic religions, the equality before the law of their institutions and communities, safeguarding the city's sacred character and its exceptional religious and cultural heritage. Furthermore, it must ensure the protection of the holy places, guarantee the unhindered right to access them and to worship there. It must also preserve the status quo where applicable. In Jerusalem, no one should be subjected to harassment. Therefore, it is regrettable that Christians feel increasingly threatened in the old city of Jerusalem. Mr. Co-Chairs, my delegation sincerely hopes that this conference will help build trust and strengthen the commitment of all parties to pursuing peace. Thank you very much.
Je remercie Monsieur.
I thank the representative of the Holy See for the statement, and I give the floor to the representative of Namibia.
Merci beaucoup et shukran for giving Namibia the floor to address this assembly. Namibia reaffirms its long-standing and principled position on the question of Palestine. The rights of the Palestinian people are not a matter of negotiation or compromise. They are rights guaranteed under international law, affirmed by countless